Am I getting this pint or what?
Do you want a full measure or not?
So, are you looking after the pub well for Diane?
Your daughter is a treasure to work with.
Which one?
I've got to say her, because she's me boss.
I could have brewed it myself, time it's taking you.
Hey, you, watch your manners. Our Bernice needs understanding, not hassling.
Nicola?
It's all right, Carlos. Here you go, Zach.
Still think he shouldn't have spoken to you like that.
Well, he doesn't normally, which is why I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Nobody else does.
Look, Mr. Dingle, it's not our fault that Dole are onto you.
I told you that in confidence.
Nicola, it's best to keep things to yourself if you can, especially where loyal customers are concerned.
But he can't be loyal when he's got no money to spend because he's been caught fiddling.
You're doing it again, big gob.
Hey! You know me, Zach, we come from the same place. But one thing I've learnt is if you can't do the time...
Well, are you telling me you play it all by the book now?
Well, let's put it this way. I make sure I don't get caught.
I didn't get caught. I was shocked.
My dad's made a real go of his life.
Nicola, I think it's time for your break.
Yes, Nicola. And don't come back till you've learnt something about how the real world works.
Hey, I've travelled, me.
No doubt he paid for it all. Same as he'd get you another job when this one finished. Just like your big sister got you this job in the first place. Hey, do you remember those rocks I shifted from the pub garden last summer?
Yes, I do.
You paid me 20 quid for it.
And it was money well spent.
And you knew that I was signing on.
What's your point?
Well, when it comes to us Dingles being cheap labour, you're all happy enough to turn a blind eye to details like the law. Cheap labour and someone to look down on. That's all we are in this village.
I think you've said enough, Uncle Zach.
Yeah, you have.
Nick.
Listen, you, try living on a gyro for a couple of weeks, then you might have a bit more understanding.
And I don't need you to speak up for me either. You've proved you're no family of mine, you devious little snake. It were probably you that shocked us.
Right, you can have this later on when you've calmed down, Zach. I'm sorry that you're falling on hard times, but here is not the place. Now, you might be in charge of your clan, but I'm kingpin here and I'm asking you to leave.
Now look what you've done.
She's not barring you, she's asking you to go home and cool down.
There's no beer at home. I don't want to go home. Home's problems and debt.
Well, it don't have to be. And if I'm a snake, it's because I come from a family of them. You'd have no worries with the social if a certain member of your precious family tipped with a pile of cash he's been sitting on for months. Tell Cain, if he ain't got the imagination to spend it on himself or the decency to look after the family with it, then I'd love it back. Because I earned that money, it's mine. He stole it.
What money?
Nearly £2,000. Ask him, if you're at all interested in the truth. I might be a disappointment to you, Uncle Zach, but I'll tell you something else. Cain, he'll break your flaming heart. You tell them whatever they want to hear. And if they push it, then you just pretend that you feel faint or you... Yes, Charity, what can I get you? Well, so I am welcome then. Why wouldn't you be? Nicola's getting this one for you.
Am I? Oh, of course I am.
Lovely. I'll have a large vodka and orange then, please.
And I'm sorry about the things I said earlier. I hope I didn't cause too much trouble with your family.
Apology accepted, Nicola. You can't help being prejudiced. Any chance of bringing that over?
She could have said sorry back.
Customers don't have to say they're sorry. I'm in the middle of the wool pack. Always best to be brazen about these things. You're missing me. Thanks, Nicola. That's very kind of you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm on the phone to my lover.
Oh, say hello to Mr. Tate from me.
Did you hear that? Wait a minute, calm down. Even if he knew I was playing away, you'd still be the last person he'd suspect. Chris is a bit like Queen Victoria. Lesbians don't exist. You see, that's me. I know a little about a lot.
Do you know where Chris is, then?
Terry, I nearly died.
Is that him?
No, it isn't. Get yourself a drink if you're stopping. Listen, don't worry. It's only Terry. He knows nothing.